Hey, it's Coach Jess. For this next video, I'll be working with Paige. She is a senior in high school and a D1 commit. We first started out having her swing this black flat bat to really just focus on staying through the ball. She used to be a shot putter, and she told me one of her issues with hitting is sliding the hips, and that's actually a move that the kids do when they do the shot put. So she says that's where she feels her biggest flaw is she's not actually turning her hips, she's kind of doing a slide with them. If a hitter slides their hips, then they are not able to get the barrel out. It'll actually kind of lag, causing them to pull across their body or even hit a pop-up. So in this video, we really talked about turning and also just making sure she loaded properly in the hip, which she feels she is doing a lot more consistently. It's just the sliding that we have to take a look for. And then another thing that we covered was the down pitch. Again, with the sliding, if she's not turning to the low pitch, she's gonna end up just yanking across her body, which you can see in the video she does a couple times. And then we also talked about with the low pitch, the shoulder tilt. The shoulder that really helped her was the back shoulder and kind of punching through the ball, and that's gonna allow you to actually stay through the ball. We actually covered the down pitch, which she was trying to cover the low and outside. And when she was trying to swing it, she would kind of slide the hips, and then the shoulders would end up kind of going backwards. If hitters slide their hips, they're not going to be able to get the barrel through the zone. So with her, we really focus on turning the hips as well as driving the back shoulder down to the low pitch. Shoulders are the key to bat path. So if the shoulders kind of work away from where that pitch is, you can't expect the barrel to stay through the zone. That's when it just goes down to you having like just your type of approach and hitting your best pitch. And what would you feel like is your best pitch? Correct. If you're leadoff, then that's the only part of the plate that you focus on. And when she throws it there, if it's their first pitch, why not take a hack? Are you a first pitch swinger? You are? Okay, good. Where do you hit it when you do hit it? Like, where does it go? In the ground? Okay, so that means you might be you're forward. If the ball goes down with you, you're not staying back. You're forward if the ball is going down. So you might be coming out of that hip a little bit too early. When you elevate the ball, that's how you know you're doing that weird thing again with your foot and your hip versus better. That also could be something that you're doing. Sorry, no, you may not be turning. When you turn, you're more likely to drive it. If you do that slide thing and you're early, do you feel like it could be that, or do you feel like you're out of your hip?
Out of my hip, and also I was going up against Husky that round.
Oh.
Or that day, so I was getting on.
So with drop balls, let's talk about then. If you know it's a drop ball, do you feel like you have more of a tendency to do that? That's where you still have to trust this. I still have to turn to it no matter where. You actually hit the down pitch very well. We were talking about that the other lesson.
I can do it whenever
it's just kind of on a line.
Kind of like down here, and I know it's slow, like I can easily get to it.
But this has to happen, and then you have to hold direction. If you do this move, then yeah, you're just gonna top everything. Turn first. Okay, and so that also comes into play, the speed-wise. So you typically struggle with a little bit slower pitching, right? Okay, that's something else we're gonna have to work on before you start playing. But I definitely think your main focus should be making sure you're in the hip and then that you're turning. Yep. There it is. Yes. What have we talked about what your type of miss should be? Every time. Even on the ugly swings, we have to be here because that's just training those bad habits. No matter if I swing at that pitch, hey, I'm still trying to, and it starts from the, yep. There you go.
Whenever I get my planted. Yep. It's that.
You push versus.
And it's not me going like this. It's going like this.
It's that shot put thing that you did. It's that habit. Hey, you're aware of it. So when that happens, okay, I know what to do next pitch. You can be mad for a little bit. Okay, I'm over it. Now let's fix it. There you go. Give yourself some grace. You're not perfect all the time. But the more that you build and break those bad habits, it's just going to come around. Good shot. There you go. You really do a good job of elevating the higher pitch. It's just those low ones. So if I'm swinging at a low pitch, right, you're turning better, but then this wants to, I say go out, you say you go up. But if I'm swinging at that type of pitch, I have to be working towards that type of pitch, especially with the drop ball. Those are going to eat you up if you go that way. We talked about your chest, like when you start with your posture, like starting down, right? Down. So then you just have to work on staying down, especially if you're going to swing at a drop ball. Okay, I'll drop ball slower. Okay, I have to for sure maintain that direction. As soon as you go away from it, that's when you're going to get that type of swing. Well, if I'm any of those pitchers, I'd be throwing a lot of off speed to you. See, where was your body? If you're hitting this pitch, show me how you come to hit this pitch. So I'm here. Okay, but see, you need to be more, turn your body. You need to be more down, there. And then once I'm here, now you stay there, no, and hold that, follow through. That's where you need to be on that low pitch. Low pitch is if you're swinging at this, then you need to stay in there. Do it again. Go to contact, right there, all the way to extension, and then stay in there with your, that. Oh, there it is. Nice. And then if it's an up pitch, you're already there and you can drive it just like you did. Oh, there it is. Yes. What stood out to you the most about that at the end? Because that looked so much better. Shoulders. If I'm swinging at that lower pitch, your shoulder has to work down to it. Good job. Good luck if you play this Saturday. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. I'll be trying to post more of my hitters each week with lesson look-ins and just drills in general.